Hello, welcome to another Monster Proof Developers Play video. So we're going to, I think I'll try a quarry level this time and see what comes up. And, oh, very, very short one with 2 plus elf is less than or equal to dragon sub cyclops. I don't have anything with, let's see. Do I have anything with a dragon? I do. Oh, could this be the same? I bet you this is going to say 1 plus. Ta-da! So very often you have a freebie that's sort of like right next door to what you need to say, but not quite. So this is not going to work. It's off by 1. We need this to be 2 plus or even bigger. So if it said 3 plus elf is less than something, and it happens to be the same something, just, so I can show you it's dragon bracket cyclops, right? So this is the same right side, but we need at least the same number or bigger on the left side in order to use this freebie. And I'll let you kind of think about why that might be. Hopefully that makes sense. So now I see crossroads at the bottom. So suddenly I'm suspicious. I bet you when I copy this up, I'm going to have a question mark. And there it is. So it's the dragon. Usually, crossroad is an indicator that that will probably happen. That basically there's something missing. So when I use my crossroads, let me make sure there's not any more crossroads. I always like to get rid of all the crossroads at once. So here I have 1 is less than demon, and that's too small. So I'm going to need to copy that up. Piece of cake. So that's one of the puzzles, and then the other part of the puzzle is this one. And now I have to leave. Now notice that the demon has become a Sasquatch, but that's okay. The monsters are going to change around on you in different parts of the level. It's not possible for us to ensure that they're consistent across all of the different parts of the level. And so there is the same case where I have my 1 plus and I need 2 plus. And remember, so basically we're back in the puzzle that we looked at earlier, and when we copied this up, we got a question mark on, I guess, the dragon. So let's see if we still get a question mark. So now we have the 1 is less than, which was from sort of the other puzzle. We don't care about that. And we have 2 plus elf is less than or equal to, and now it's starting to get sort of, So here we are missing our demon. Let's see, we have an update and a question mark. So I bet you this is going to not work. What to do? Well, we have tried. Let's see if there's anything else we know about this guy right here. This demon. So I'm going to shift click on him. So we just look at this, and we know that he's non-zero. In fact, we know that he is 1 or larger. So, Do I know anything that I can use? Well, I know he's at least 1. And the way this is a complex statement. I'm going to try and walk you through this. It may or may not make sense. But anytime you see these brackets, you can think of it like a dictionary. I wish I had, I might have a simpler example. Let me see if I have a simpler example with one of these other ones. Like, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I just want to show you, oh goodness. I just want to show you this sort of simplest possible. Back up. This guy. There we go. Okay. So with this right side, forget the less than and the elf. The fairy here is kind of like a dictionary where you look up words. And then the brackets tell you which, say, let you specify which word you're looking up. So Cyclops here is the word that we're looking up in the dictionary called fairy. Now you can have, just like you can have different dictionaries even in different languages in the real world, you can have different dictionaries in computers, and you can look up the same word or different words in them. And when you look up a word in the dictionary, what you get back is a definition. So think of it as, when I look up Cyclops in the dictionary fairy, I get back the definition of Cyclops from the fairy dictionary. So with that in mind, this less than with a dash is an update operator. So what it says is, go into, so you have to kind of read it left to right. So it says update the fairy dictionary. And see, now I forget which order. It's put at position, whatever this thing is, put this value. No, I think it's the other way around. Okay. So in the fairy, update the fairy dictionary and put vampire in place of the definition for Sasquatch. And so it's going to say, when I look up Sasquatch in the fairy dictionary, the answer is now vampire. But we're not looking, but then we get, and the result of that is an updated dictionary, which we then use to look up Cyclops. So the interesting thing is, since Cyclops is, I wonder if we do something like Cyclops does not equal, I'm going to just throw this at the wall. And you know what else I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fairy, I'm going to replace this whole thing with the fairy. Because I think that this whole thing doesn't matter. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Let's see. Anything else about the fairy that we know, that we care about? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you just start dragging stuff up. Okay. All right, I'm going to try one more strategy. Hopefully a little more well thought out than just dragging stuff up. We're going to drag this up, and we're going to use the fact that we know that the where'd it go? Oh yeah, right. So we had a question mark in here, and the thing that's turned into a question mark, this vampire. Remember, you can click on them in here to kind of find them in the freebies list. And I shift click, and then I know that he's 1 or bigger. So I'm actually going to stick a 1 there. Because there's a relationship between this thing, the vampire, and 1. So if I know this and I have to activate the freebie, the one last shot in the dark, and sure enough, no luck. So maybe some information there that you can use, maybe not. That was a tough one. I'm going to bang the gavel on this guy. And again, banging the gavel is not failure from the point of view of science and the problem that we're trying to solve. It means there's a level here that might have a genuine problem, but at a minimum, it's too complex for the game to solve. And letting us know where the game needs to be improved and made better is hugely helpful for us and for you too, because then we can update the game and help you through these a little bit better. So another tough one, but so we're going to place our bet and call it a day.